Right, let's move the rubbish. Okay, this table is always a mess. Right, what we're going to do today, I'm pretty excited about this one actually. It's a bit of an experiment. Right, zoom in a little bit. Oh, honestly, I can't wait for my new camera set up. It'll be so much easier for me. Right, what am I looking for? Some washi tape. Then I can explain to you what we're up to. Oh, unos momentos. Right. I have to put down washi tape to make sure I don't get things out of shot. Wow, I am quite zoomed out a lot actually. I could zoom in a little bit more just for now. Right, apologies for any noise in the background. Neighbours are in the gardens, but this will be a speeded up process anyway. But what we're going to do today, this is another idea, another tool that you can use, and it's one that I am doing for myself today, but I thought, well, I'll record it so that I can show you what I'm doing for me, and then you can implement it for yourself. So I got this absolutely gorgeous leather journal from my daughter, and I've kind of had a couple of ideas what I could use it for, but I decided that this morning I would use this for my intentions, because as good as keeping intentions in my journal or my planner, I mean, a planner is a great place to keep your intentions. They have to be somewhere where you're going to see them. So having cards, like the cards that we made in another video that I did for on Facebook. Oh, where are they? I'm sure you know the ones that I'm talking about. Hang on. So you can basically make cards with your intentions on and then keep them in places, but they're still loose, you know, they're lying around everywhere. Like, I just can't find that one just then. So I've decided to create an intention book and get really creative with it in a really easy, simple way. And that is through collage, and I'm going to be using my serendipity circles for it. So I'm going to speed up the process, and hopefully this will, I'm not going to give too much away, but hopefully, I mean, I probably already did in the thumbnail, but yeah, hopefully this will be a great tool for you as well, and it will inspire you to do something similar. You don't obviously have to use collage if you don't want to, but this is what I'm going to do for me, because I just love the idea of filling this with intentions that I genuinely use, and just having something really lovely in there as well, because there is obviously, as you know, colour therapy, colour healing. So obviously colours are associated with different emotions and healing and all of that. So what I would do is I pick colours that are relevant to me right now, or the colours that I'm drawn to, use those in the circle, and then I'll show you what I will be doing next. So I'm going to zoom back out again so I don't thingy, hang on, call that mess. There you go, that will do. Right, so what you're going to need is some paper. Seriously, it does not have to be, as long as it doesn't fall apart when you wet it too much, it doesn't have to be anything special. Now this stuff, hang on. This stuff is lining paper. So lining paper is, what would you call it? This is basically what printers use, and I'm pretty sure if you went to your printers, you could probably ask about it. I mean, I know you can't do that now, but you can actually buy this in, I think it's called lining paper in packs as well. I'll have a look online, see if I can get a link for you. But you don't even have to use that. You can use cartridge paper would be really good. Or even, you can even use cardi paper. That's really lovely. It's like a cotton, it's made from like remnants of cotton. Now, this is, I think, cotton paper, but it's very thin. You can't really paint on this one. The stuff, the cardi paper that you can buy, you can watercolour on, and it's absolutely beautiful. In fact, I think I have, let me show you, an insert that I made out of it, and I'll show you the colours. And I have a video on this, which you might have already seen, but look at the colours on there. And you can see the texture where it's been pressed. It's a lot thicker and sturdier than what you would find in these journals. The water would just seep right through in these. Hence why I'm going to be doing some collage. So you can even create these as your, like little pocket books as your affirmation books if you want to. I was going to say the sky's the limit, but the sky's not a limit. You've got like beyond the sky, haven't you? So yeah, you can do anything you want. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. So you're going to need your lining paper and whatever mediums that you have, like whatever paints, Inktense pencils maybe, or soluble crayons or normal crayons, normal colour pencils, absolutely anything that you already have. Oh, and preferably as well, a black pen. Doesn't have to be waterproof because we're going to be using it afterwards. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to speed up the process and I hope this inspires.
Everything's clear if you choose to see. Just imagine what our love could be. You belong here with me. It's amazing what your love can do. I belong here with you. So come home, come home. So come home to me. We belong here, we belong together. Here's my heart, dear, you can keep forever. If you're wondering where your home should be, you belong here with me. So come home, come home. So come home to me. So come home, come home. So come home to me. Home to me. You belong here, we belong together.
Right, okay, let's see. I have cut out all the pieces. That'll do, won't it? You can see that. Right, what I'm going to show you next, okay, is all the scraps that you've got left here. If you have a box or a bowl or something like I have here, you can put these to one side. I mean, even this piece on its own like that, I'm going to keep and stick down in my Wonder Journal. or in one of my other journals, because I just think that would make a fantastic background in and of itself. So I'm going to keep that to one side. But all the other little pieces, put in your bowl. In fact, I have a tin. I don't know if this is it this one. I did have a tin somewhere that held all my little pieces, like the tiny, tiny pieces, so I can use them in my tiny journal for the collage. So I think what I'll do is I'll just put the tiny pieces in here for now, and then the medium size can go in there. But those bits can go, they're perfect for this tiny journal. So they're all going in there. Now, what I did off camera once I cut out all the pieces was just to draw a couple more onto some more of a neutral colour. So you'll see these here. And I love that. I love how that turned out. It, like this one I based off of a poppy, and then that I just did some leaves, and I love the fact it's got writing on the background. It turned out way better than I expected. So I have all my little abstract florals and leaves and things here. And then the next part is to lay them out on the page. So I think what I'll do is I'll do the first couple of pages with these. I'm going to speed it up because it will probably be, knowing me, a lot of faffing around trying to decide on the layout and where to put them. So you just want to lay them out and then glue them down. So that's what I'll do just now.
I'm so tired of the same old lines we rehearse and rhyme but don't believe. Ain't it time that we speak our minds and just realize we're meant to be? Say you want to and we'll leave tonight. Say the word, it's up to you. But I think we both know how these things go. Just say you want to. Now I'm not sure what tomorrow holds, but we'll never know unless we try. So take my hand, baby, don't let go, and with a little hope we'll be alright. Say you want to and we'll leave tonight. Say the word, it's up to you. But I think we both know how these things go. Just say you want to. Say you want to and we'll leave tonight. Say the word, it's up to you. But I think we both know how these things go.
Right, all done. Oh God, so happy with that. Right, do remember all these tools like this are, let me just zoom in a bit. Yeah, there you go. Just put this glue away, I don't want it to dry. So, okay. Remember that the goal is, the creative side of this is all about letting go and freeing your mind, calming your mind. It's really about mindfulness, because it's so powerful. As you're creating and you're calming the mind, and you're pasting these down, don't worry about how the images actually look when you draw them. Keep them loose and free and abstract if you don't feel like you can draw. Even do shapes. If you really, really don't want to draw, you can paint a big circle like this, or you could just cover the page in just lots of blobs of colour and cut out circles or triangles and layer them if you want. Entirely up to you. So that process is all about calming the mind, and once your mind is calm, and then you start, and you've stuck down your images, and then you start writing your affirmations, it's so powerful because you're in that state of mind where you're calm, you're kind of processing things, you know, you be very present and conscious to let go of things at the same time, you know, and then when it comes to writing the affirmations, they're easily received by you, you know, and then that means that you've raised your energy basically, and then you have this beautiful little book full of your affirmations. And make sure that they're affirmations that are relevant. Don't just pick any old affirmation. Make sure it's relevant to your goal or your dream. And if you really get stuck, try Pinterest and all those other sites, and if you're still stuck, ask me, and then I will help you. This is for my patrons. I will help you to write an affirmation. So just pop a message in Patreon and I can help you to do that. So yeah, as you saw, I cut out a little leaf here as well to add to this, to sort of break it up a little bit and just sort of like more mixed media. And I really love just the simplicity of all of this. And now I've all this space here to write my affirmations. So there's plenty of space for the ones I'm using right now. And then in a few days or a couple of weeks, I'll do some more collage work. I might just do circles, change it up a little bit, I don't know, or keep to the florals and experiment with different kinds of florals and stuff like that. Yeah, and in fact I might even cut out a leaf, a petal for this flower out of this, and then stick it on there, just see what that looks like. Just experiment, you know, have fun with it. So if you do have any questions, honestly, just leave them below in Patreon, and I will help you, or in the private Facebook group, and yeah, and I'll do my best to answer. So yeah, this is now my brand new affirmation book, which will, with my other important journals, be kept by my bed and also in my bag, because this does need to be portable and kept with me, because I say my affirmations throughout the day. Thank you so much for watching, and until next video, take care. Bye.